for December, I am going to move into this fabric. It's not a fabric Midori because Midori is a brand name. This is a fabric traveler's notebook cover. I actually made it myself. I love it, but I think I will not keep it, even though I love it, because I have a friend and I think this is the perfect gift for her. So I will give it to her. And since my husband is going on a work trip on next week and can take this with him and post it there because postage from his work trip is much cheaper, I think I'm going to show it to you now, and then I'm going to take the inserts out and wrap it up and write a nice letter and give it to her. So this is the insert that I am going to use for planning for December. There is 3 months in there. I do not know if I'm going to use it because it's a very different kind of, it's a vertical planner and not a horizontal. So I don't know how I will be able to work with that. So I'll just leave it free. If I fall in love with this over the next month, I might just use it for January and February. If not, I used it for December and I will take it out again. This is an insert that you can actually buy from Kathy over at Dreams into Plans. It is written with a Z, dreams.into.plans. If you go to Instagram, you can find her there, and I think that's also her YouTube name. And these inserts were designed by her. She was so kind and actually printed this out for me and sent it to me. And this is how they are actually set up. The first page is a currently page. The second page is a habit tracker. The third page is a online shopping tracker. And then you have the monthly overview. And then you have the week on 2 pages. And yeah, you have 4 weeks each month, and it doesn't work out for December. So that's why I left the beginning of December in the other insert. And then you have the end of the month is reflections, and then you start with the next month with a currently. And I really love the way she uses hers for embellishing. She uses it more as a journal, or a journal. She memory keeps in this, and I plan in this, so I don't know how it works, but I'm really looking forward to find out how it works for me. And if this video isn't too long, it's 9 minutes. I am going to start decorating. I need a goals page. I need a menu planning page, which, I don't know if I'm going to leave that online shopping. I might leave this here. And I need my stories page, which will probably go here. So this is what I'm going to decorate then later on. And then I have this plastic folder in here. And this is my list book. It's a Midori, no, not Midori, it's a Moleskine that I just cut down to fit into a traveler's notebook cover, and it's a list book. This is the index that I have here. It's 1 list per page. It says books to read, book ideas for the boys, crafty ideas, sewing ideas, explore, wish list, lunch ideas, cleaning schedule, movies to watch, YouTube ideas, online order tracker, family meals, gift ideas for other people, things I would like to have from Germany, calendar spread ideas, and then a list for my son's birthday, and a Christmas list for each child, Christmas list for me, presents I want to postage from the United States to another country is incredibly expensive. It is expensive most everywhere in the world, but United States really is totally. They don't even have a loophole for like an envelope that is a little bit thicker. Everything that is, well, if it's not a flat envelope and if it's not an envelope size, it costs almost $22. It's starting at $12, and then if you have something in there that is not paper or is not flat, it costs $22. So I never send anything to Germany anymore. So I thought, well, if I plan ahead and if I know that my husband is going to Germany or if a friend is coming over to visit, then I could actually prepare the mail that I want to go to Germany beforehand. And yeah, I'm a crafty lady, so I craft and do all of the things, so I need a little bit of pre-planning. That's what this list is about. And then I have also a list that is journaling ideas. Over the last couple of weeks, I have been thinking about things about my childhood, stories that I want to record, and I just put some prompts there. So that's this book. I'll just add lists as I go. This is left over for the blank pages for more indexing, and then this is how it's just what it looks like. Very easy. I do this because I have been doing bullet journaling in, I think, 2014, and I still remember what worked for me and what didn't. I really liked the lists, but I didn't like them mingled with weekly to-do lists and monthly spreads that would be getting thrown out after the month or whatever time the book was full. And so I decided to make just a list with things that I want to keep for a longer period of time than a calendar insert. So this is my bullet journal list book. In the back of this list book, I have some random things that I still need to go through and take. It's my ruler and see if I need to keep them. This is a crafty list, and this is actually the allowance list for my sons. It's almost the end of the year. That's why it looks like this, but it worked out perfectly for us. So this is my new planner setup. This is what I'm going to use starting December 4th. And I am going to embellish this now. And I think I'm just going to do a flip through and show you what I came up with after I'm done. So stay tuned. I'm back, and I overcame my fear of the blank page and started. I used the Christmassy winter stickers from the Me and My Big Idea Create 365, the Happy Planner sticker book. Wow, that's a long name. You know, these I got this at Michael's. Yeah, I'm still in frame. And I just ripped out the papers that I liked and wanted to use because I just don't want to look through all of this book, and I'll put this away and put everything else with the insert. So these are the stickers that we have here. This is from Coco Daisy, and I totally love these illustrations here. I want to use them all in my December. So I altered quite a bit. So this is my goals page for December. Actually, they have these hexagon shapes, and they have headlines in them. If you can see here, it's deadlines, quote, events, birthdays, and I just pretended they weren't here and put down the goals that are most important to me and decorated the thing. Yeah, nothing more to say about this side page. And then there, I told you about the habit tracker. And I intentionally, actually, in the beginning, I wanted to cover this up and make it the meal plan. But I thought, well, why don't I just use this habit tracker as a habit tracker? However, I don't actually know what kinds of habits I could track. Yeah, I could track my running in here. And then I have 20 more blank spaces. So if you have anything that I could track, that you track, I'm not opposed to tracking things. I just don't see the sense in tracking things. I don't know. So, but I just leave it there. Maybe I'll do it. If I don't, I'm not really annoyed or anything. It's there. I can use it. If I don't, I don't. Then this is our meal plan. I'm going to use a one of these. It's a friction ball slim. I have this in black now, and I'm just going to add in our meals that we're going to have every day. What else? This is the monthly overview. That's December. I'm doing a little bit of color coding here. The green hearts mark birthdays, and a little bit of decoration. What else? I do not do daily to-dos, a lot of appointments, times or something. That's not important. I just want to have an overall feel of the month. And that's what I get by using this, decorating, writing things in like this. So that's my first week. Yes. You can actually see that I haven't planned in a vertical planner. The stamp that I was trying to use was too wide. It bugged me. I put it away. Then I thought I was going to match the colors of the flags, but I was too lazy to get up to get my colored pens. So I used what I had in my 2 multi pens. That was not the colors up on top, so I should have just not done it, but it doesn't matter. So this week I'm trying to place the appointments that I have or activities that I do somewhere on the day. So if you would visualize this day starting from maybe 8 a.m. going to 6 p.m., then 4 is like somewhere in the middle. I don't know if this works out or not. Maybe I'll just put the appointments as a block in the top, then I will put my to-do list. I just have to figure this out. So this week, next week, not this week, next week, week 49, I am going to try this setup. If it works, great, I will do it the next week. If it doesn't, I will try to find something else. What I actually really like is this part down here. I'm like a teacher and pointing things out. Yes, I really like this part down here because I actually miss a weekly to-do list, something that is not specific to a different day. So this would be really, comes in handy. And I think that was, no, then everything else is blank except for the stories page. I just, in the beginning it said reflections. You can actually see this through here. I don't really mind that it's showing through. I circled this one because it says things I learned. I thought maybe I could actually put something there. And then I use one of these hexagons for each of my sons. And then the layouts, stories for layouts go here. So I think that is everything that I wanted to share with you. If you are using a vertical planner, please comment below in the tags and tell me how you actually use the space and how you make it work for you. That would be really great, and I would love to read about it. I hope you have a great December. Maybe you want to watch any of my other videos. I have a project life series and a travel journal series, and I'm doing a documenting December in your traveler's notebook series. Go check them out. They are in my playlist, and yeah, you can find me on Instagram, and I have a blog. Bye!